Hi, hello, hello. It's Therese. I told you I had another video for y'all. How y'all feeling? I want to tell y'all a story. I hate stories. I hate when people tell me I have to tell you a story because nobody wants to hear a story. I want to tell you a quick story. It's Therese, and please hit the like button or share, but I gotta tell you guys this. About a month ago, I went to the store. I had to get some more hair. And so I'm walking up the street with my mask on. And if you know me, you know I peep everything. Most women do. So I was walking up the street, and this very attractive man was standing to the right of me. And he spoke, and I said hello, and I kept on walking. The hair store is like 2 blocks up. So I was like, oh, he was handsome. He's a cutie. Then I'm on my way back from the hair store, and I see him. I'm walking back now, same route. I'm walking back. So he's to the left of me now. He's to the left of me, and he's on the ground, like from one of those heroin sleeps. And I thought he was dead. But he had been, I guess he not overdosed, but he was asleep, I guess, from some type of high he was on. And I said to myself, I had to make a video about this. Because what I don't want you girls to do is base stuff off looks. When I say this man was fine, this man, he looked, I can't say who he looked like. You're going to laugh. So he looked like an El DeBarge, one of those guys that was like African-American and Latino, but real tall and like a little muscle. He looked like a model when I came up the street. When I came back, he was sprawled out on the ground, like he was asleep from heroin or whatever, meth or whatever. And I said to myself, he's in this neighborhood, and I know girls find him attractive when he's sober. I know they do, because I thought he was cute. And I know girls probably don't know, what he's on. And I just want you guys to be careful out here with looks. He could be attractive and be a crackhead. He could be attractive and be on meth. He could be attractive and beat women. He could be attractive and have worms coming out of his butt. I don't care. Listen to someone who has dealt with a couple attractive men who couldn't hold a conversation, or he was attractive but didn't want to work. There's a lot of things that when men know that they're attractive, they leverage that. Let me explain. When a guy knows he's attractive and maybe you're not as beautiful as he's used to dating or as beautiful as him, he knows that. So, because when you guys go out together, who gets the most attention? He does. So he leverages that by saying stuff to you like, I need my hair cut. And then he may get an attitude, and then, because he has other options. And that's what he's kind of telling you. When he gets an attitude, all right, well, whatever, he thinks you're going to buckle. And a lot of times when you like someone because they're attractive, you may buckle. What I want you to understand is this, and I said it a few minutes ago. They can be attractive and be abusive. They can be attractive and be a heroin addict. They can be attractive, and there's a plethora of things that goes with attractiveness. Now, I'm not saying that all men, let's not state all men are like this, but ones that are like model fine, they know they are. They know they are. So make sure that, I'm not saying don't date men that are attractive. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is make sure that the beginning of the relationship, you really ask a lot of questions and really get to know the guy before you bring them home. Make sure you get to know them. I had a girlfriend, and this may sound funny to y'all, but I want y'all to hear this. I have one more story. Don't laugh, but don't go, because I had to tell you the story. This guy she was dating, she had thought he was so attractive, and she made sure that she took pictures with him, put him online, and he was a cutie, but he was very attractive. And I told her, I said, y'all make a great couple. Now this is 2 weeks in. They're out to dinner. She comes home, and they're in the shower. So I think I called her. She texted me. She's like, for some reason, I can't find my Gucci watch. Now, he took her out to dinner. He wined her and dined her. But she had to take a shower. I guess they were going to bed or getting out of bed, and she couldn't find her Gucci watch. So she had only been out to dinner and home and in the car. So she thought maybe it was in the car. So she went out to the car. When she came back, the Gucci watch was on the sink. Now, she checked her whole apartment. But she went out to the car because she knew she was in the car. She was in the restaurant, but she was home. But when she got back, it was on her bathroom sink. Now, this man was gorgeous. He was very attractive. And what I found is that she kind of laughed it off. She's like, oh, I found it, girl. She kept seeing him. But you know what she also did? She put all her stuff in her pocketbook and left it in her car when she would go see him. True story. Everything that she owned, she would put in the trunk, and she would just take her keys and go in his house. That's it, because she didn't trust him. She knew he did it, but she didn't want to leave him. This happens every day. You can't be that desperate to be with someone that is hurting you. You know, I don't care how good the sex is. Now, because now that you're putting your pocketbook in the trunk, you think he's not going to take maybe your necklace off your neck, your ring off your finger, your earrings out your ear? Now you got to keep everything in the trunk. You know how dysfunctional that is? What I want you guys to understand is, and I know y'all have heard this a million times, you are the prize. But the number one thing I want you to know is this, and this is not from a place of being bitter or angry or anything. If you see, and I'm not saying 2 red flags, you got people out here telling y'all, you know, watch out for 2 red flags. No, don't. If you get 1 red flag, one red flag, I don't care if it's he pulls over on the side of the road and tells you to get out. Then he calls you 6 months later apologizing. That's a 1 red flag. You don't need any more. Don't go for 2 red flags and 3 red flags. I don't care how cute he is or how built he is. That doesn't, I could care less. What the number one thing is, when you see a red flag, don't walk, run. And what I mean by that is leave immediately and don't look back. Period. That's all I'm saying. Period. And do not look back. So this video was just about don't let looks fool you. In any area of life, do not let looks fool you. Because you really don't know that onion until you peel it. And you got to really peel it before you start laying with these men and kissing these men and being intimate and let them in your house and let them in your car. I'm not trying to scare you guys, but don't go off looks. Please don't. Don't go off height. Don't go off looks. And really, you don't always have to go off money either. I think you should have a hustler. I think you should have a man that's got goals. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes some men are in transition. They're working on this, they're working on that. They're just not where they want to be financially. So I don't always judge them on that. But please do not base your like for someone in a panty dropper because he's attractive. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please stop inviting these attractive men to your home. I can tell y'all 7 stories right now of women who've met men online, who've gotten on their computer, listen, a woman invited a man she met online to her apartment. They were intimate. He got on the computer to meet someone else. Same website that he met her on. She's in the shower or she's doing something. He's on the website talking to other women in her apartment. But was he attractive? Yes. Did he have a nice body? Yes. She sent me pictures. Oh, yeah. Be careful. Be careful. I'm just begging you guys. Just be careful. I want y'all to meet great men, and I know y'all will, but don't base everything on looks, okay? I'll be back tomorrow with some more words of wisdom from T. How I look today, guys? I got my teeth clean today. Oh, I need a facial. I'll be back tomorrow. Hit that subscribe button.